Good morning. So I am reading out of one of my favorites out of the Bible, which is Genesis. I'm reading it from the good old King Jimmy here, King James Version. And I noticed something I did not notice before, and that was it appears to me that Lot had more than just two daughters. Here's what I mean. So, chapter 19 out of Genesis, I'm going to read verse 8. Behold, now I have two daughters which have not known man, right? I don't know if you guys remember that story. You can go back and read chapter 19. But what Lot was doing, highly questionable, but regardless, that's not the point of this little video. So here he's saying he's got two virgin daughters. And so, but I think he has more family than just that, than just his wife and his two daughters. Because when you go down to verse 12, the angels who appear as men, right? We learned that from Hebrews and the previous chapter, chapter 18 in Genesis. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city? Bring them out of this place, for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord hath sent us to destroy it. Interesting. So the angels are asking, you got any other family members, right? You got son-in-law, do you have sons, do you got other daughters, or whosoever in the city? Get them out, because we're destroying everything. That was verses 12 and 13. Now verse 14, the very next verse. And Lot went out, and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Get up, you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. Interesting. And so now we'll go to verse 15. And when the morning arose, the morning now, remember, all these events were happening at nighttime. Now, it struck me as well that the reason or the way he was able to actually leave his house when all these men were out there trying to break in, the citizens of the city, to do horrible things, he was able to leave and go past them because the angel struck them all with blindness, those who were pressing in, right, trying to get into Lot's place. So interesting. So he went out. And he went out to who? He went out and spoke unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters. And that's all it says. So if he did have sons, which it does not say, he didn't speak to them. So I can't say he did or didn't. But he did have other daughters. How many? I don't know. It's plural, so at least two, because he went to their husbands to talk to them, to try to get them to escape. And of course they thought he was crazy and they laughed him off. Okay. Then we read in verse 15. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. So there you have it. Two daughters that were there the previous night are still there, right, in the morning. So basically, Lot has two daughters that live with him and at least two others that were married and did not live with him. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Unfortunately, they all perished, those that were married. They died in the judgment. So anyways, that was just new to me. I thought I'd share that. I don't know what you can do with that, but God bless you and be a blessing.